before we get into the video, mind you, I love my stay in the USA and I am actually really thinking about going back there because I loved it. So like every country, it has his bonus and his minus, and they really stand out when you're a foreigner, so that's what the video is about. I really want to be honest with you guys, and it's just how I experienced it and how my friends experienced it. So yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Astrid and I do travel fashion videos every week. Welcome here if you're new. Hi guys, if you're not new, I'm really happy to see you, and I'm sorry, I'm really excited today. Okay, so a few months ago I went to the USA for 5 months and I'm back now. And I did a video about American stereotypes, and what I wanted to do is do a video of stereotypes before I go there and once I've been there. And I completely forgot about the second video. And then someone yesterday night commented on my video, one of my American videos, about how I should do it again, how I should do part 2. And so shout out to Original Rescue Me for reminding me to do so. And so yeah, so this is the part 2 of the stereotypes, how I see them now that I lived in the USA, and yeah, let's go. So I have here the list of the stereotypes that I had before I went, and I'm going to go through this and see what I think now. So first one, which I'm really ashamed of, is that Americans are fat and that they have bad eating habits. So I would say they're more like extreme. We talked about it with other foreigners, people where I was in the USA, and the thing really is that yeah, they have like, of course, people who are overweight. I'm not gonna lie, like they have a lot of people there who are overweight. However, there's also a lot of people who are like extremely in good shape. People are very well shaped, like 6 packs, and the girls are like have perfect bodies and stuff. So I think overall it's a really hard country for your own body image, because I don't feel like there's really a middle. Like there's some people who are in the middle, meaning like still healthy and like but not extremely healthy and everything. So I think it's a very hard country to live if you have body image issues. And in a way, I kind of feel like it's pressuring more than it is in Europe, because in Europe I think we have less very fit people and we have less overweight people. We have more like average. Next stereotypes is one I wish was wrong, but gun violence. And yes, and when I said that in my first video, I remember saying that I thought it was just a stereotype, just an idea we had because it's legal there. But yes, like gun violence is definitely a problem there. And because I remember one time we were watching the TV with my roommates, so we looked at the news, and the girl, like the hostess was like, she was talking about our county, not our like state, our county. It's like, today in Wade County, 4 homicides through gunfights. And then she moved on to like something else. But it took her like 5 seconds to say, okay, 5 people died today of gun violence. Good day to you too. And it's just, it wasn't a big deal. There's so many gun violence that it's become normal. And people are like, yeah, we have guns because there's guns problems. And us as European, we're thinking like, how do you get to this point? How do you think there's gun violence, so let's have some more guns to deal with the gun? For us in Europe, it's like once in a while there's a big shooting, whereas in the USA there's once in a while a big shooting and then all these little others before and after. And it's so scary and it's so stressful. And yeah, gun violence definitely, I wish it was false stereotype. I honestly came to the USA thinking that it was just going to be completely false. But yeah, I hate to say that, but gun violence is definitely a thing. I know if you're American, you're probably saying, no, it's not a big deal, blah blah blah. But compared to other countries where there's, okay, we do have violence here, but we don't have as much and as often that you do, believe me. The US, like, extreme patriotism and that go USA and blah blah blah. I would say yes, like we did have a lot of these, especially coming from Trump supporters once Trump was elected. However, it was so weird, like during the election there was a lot of patriotism from both sides, and like when Trump got elected, it's like the other side died, and I totally understand that. But like the day after Trump's election, the campus was like a ghost town. Like there was like a weird vibe of everyone kind of freaking out of what's happening. I think in all of these stereotypes I'm going to state, Trump's election changed a lot of things, and is it in the better? I don't think so, but yeah, definitely a lot of patriotism. Before Trump election, I would say from every side. Now that Trump been elected, it's like Trump supporters are, yeah, go America, blah blah blah, and the people who are against Trump are like, okay, go America, but first we have to handle this and this and this. We have to handle racism, sexism, and so on. Okay, move on to the positive stereotypes. Generosity. Are Americans generous? Definitely. We did road trips. We met a girl called Amanda, who's like the most generous person ever, and if you have to make the first contact to meet them, that's for sure, but once you did it, they, like, so many people really wanted us to discover the country, and they would give us all the opportunities needed, they would give us all the help we needed, they were really nice. Generosity, definitely. Next, optimism. Yes, optimism, of course. Until, as I said, until Trump was elected, people were really optimistic, and then Trump got elected and it dropped. Like, I was shocked when he got elected, to be honest. And then people was just like, what are we gonna do? Like, before that, people were like, okay, Hillary, she's not good, but we can move on. Like, we can do something and, you know, make it happen. Make something happen. And then Trump got elected and people were just like, okay, that's it, I'm out. Hard work. There are so many workaholics in USA, and I found that really inspiring, and I thought it was awesome. My friend Amanda, whether she realized it or not, she has so many projects. There's a lot of people who have like tons and tons of projects and really go through with it, and I love that. It's such a positive energy, and I absolutely loved it. And also the good thing about the USA is that people give you the opportunity to work hard. Like, if you're looking for something to get engaged in, they will find it for you, and that's amazing. America is welcoming, yes. For me, as a white person, definitely. I have other friends who are there now, and who were with me and who were not white. For them, not as much. I'm gonna have to be like blunt and honest about it. I never had any welcoming problem, but I'm a white girl, so. But I have friends who are from Arabic countries, and I have friends who were black there, and they had definitely a lot more problem with that. So yeah, USA is very welcoming. Most people will be welcoming to everyone, but there really are people who will be strongly unwelcoming to people who are not white, and you have to be aware of that, because I really want to be honest with you guys, and it's just how I experienced it and how my friends experienced it. So yeah. USA is an inspiring place, definitely. There's so many beautiful things, there's so many people who are working hard, so many beautiful places, so many everything. There's also so many people who want to change things, so yeah, it's definitely inspiring. I absolutely love staying there, and this is also one of the reasons I would like to go there. It's just because people are really making things happen and things change, and I think that's amazing, and I would love to be part of that, so I'm really trying to think of how to get back there and everything. Okay, next thing is don't care about the planet. Yeah, some don't. I think it's like in Europe, some don't, some do, but then again, I think USA is a country of the extremes, and it's really like, the people who don't care about the planet don't give a crap. Like, it's not a topic. And people who do care about the planet, they will be involved. So I think it's really like one or the other is really extreme. Whereas in Europe we have more like kind of passive people, like we do care about the planet and we sort out our trash and we make sure we don't use too much electricity, but overall we're not activists. Which is the great thing about the USA is that when people believe in something, they act for it, and I love that about it. More like people who don't care about the ecology don't give a flying shit. But people who do care are like really into it and are really active, and I think that's amazing. And next thing is that you have to be rich to be healthy. The first time I wrote this down, I actually thought you were considering healthcare, but now with Obamacare, it's not the case anymore. You can be poor and semi-healthy. But I'm gonna come back to the food issue, is that in USA, if you're not rich, you're gonna eat crap. it's just, you're not healthy just because of what you're gonna eat. Because the junk food is the cheapest thing in the USA. Fruits that are cheap have no taste. Like at the beginning we went to Food Lion and we would go for the fruits because it was really warm and we really wanted fruits. But the fruits that are cheap don't have a taste. It's just like eating water. It's really strange. So yeah, if you want to have something that tastes good and that is good for your body, you have to be very rich, or like you have to be rich, where that's not as true in Europe. And if the poorer you get, the more you have no choice of eating pure shit. So yeah, that's a kind of an issue. But as I said, let's focus on the positives because I'm really scared of your comments. Yeah. Overall, I love my experience in the USA. Are there things that I would like to change in the USA? Of course. Are there things I would like to change in Europe? As well. There's always something to be made better. The only thing about the USA is, as I said again, I really think it's a country of the extremes, and the problems there are really like big problems. Like we have our problems in Europe, I'm not gonna lie. So of course every country has their issue, so I'm not gonna focus too much on that. For the conclusion, it's really like, I love the USA, I really want to go back there. They have the most amazing landscape, they have amazing people. I met some amazing people there. I loved my experience. I really want to go back there. I find it really inspiring, and there's a lot of things to be done, and there's a lot of things to, people just want you to, and there's a lot of people who actually want you to do something, and people really care when you get engaged, whereas it's not as true in France or in Europe. So yeah, here are my ideas of like stereotypes now that I've been in the USA. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you disagree with some things, comment it down below. However, please people, be kind, because we don't need more violence, especially like right now. Violence in the comments is completely useless. If it's mean, I delete it. I don't even read it till the end. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you want to see some more of me, and welcome in the crew. And I'll see you next week. Until then, have fun. Bye!